Hello Craftykins and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I do journal process videos, pen pal with me videos, and general time-lapsey sort of things just like this one. So I'd love to have you if you're into that sort of thing. In today's video, I'm starting a new project. It's called 30 Days of Gratitude. And I am creating a little folio style journal with one signature that I'm going to be doing the journaling in. So I'm just creating a cover here out of an old file folder. I was showing at the beginning that it was a little bit damaged in the middle, so I just used some packing tape to kind of support the spine part of it. And now I am actually Mod Podging some cheesecloth over the top. I really like the design of the folder on the outside, that blue and like cream colored polka dot sort of deal. So I wanted to still kind of see that, and so I decided to do cheesecloth instead of just leaving it plain as well. So using the cheesecloth, it's going to offer some extra support for, I mean, it's just like glorified cardstock is what I'm using there. So having the cheesecloth really reinforces it and also gives it a really cool texture as well. So for the inside part of the cover, I just used a piece of like cardstocky scrapbook paper and cut it down and sewed it on all around the edge, the whole way around the cover. And I also sewed on that like chiffon ribbon to the back cover as well to use as a closure. And now I'm just looking through my big bucket of buttons to find a button that I want to use to be able to wrap that ribbon around to actually close it. And I actually ended up choosing the first button I pulled out of that bucket. I just, wanted to see all of my options, and I liked that one the best. So I'm just using my awl here. It's spelled A-W-L if you're not familiar. It's a bookbinding tool. It's really, some people call it a pokey tool, I think. But that's what it is. It just pokes holes. I had to widen it a little bit using some scissors. I didn't want to use a whole hole punch because that would be too big of an opening there. And so this kind of a button that I'm using, it has like a post on it a little bit. That's the ring instead of like the holes. So I decided to put a button on the back so that I didn't have to tie the world's biggest knot on the back to keep it from pulling through. And it would be like a little detail on the back as well. So here I am sewing it all together. I'm not afraid to tie a whole heck of a lot of knots because I'd rather just do it well reinforced the first time than have it break and have to do it again and again. So it's a little bit bulkier because of that, but that's just how I prefer to do it. Maybe people are more efficient than I am and theirs won't break, but yeah. I just improvise mostly on every project that I do. So here it is, all pretty and finished, the cover anyways. And now I'm going to put the signature together for it. So as I mentioned, this is the 30 Days of Gratitude project. And so I wanted 1 page per day. And the closest I could get is 32. So I have 8 sheets of paper. So when they're folded in half into a signature, that's 16. And then if you count both sides, then you get to 32. So I'll have 30 days plus the very front and the very back. And I thought, you know, that's perfect. We can do an intro page in the front, and at the back, maybe I can write a little summary and journal about what I got out of doing the project. And now I am just making up measurements for binding in the signature to the cover. I never measure anything, and I didn't even make a template or anything with this one since there's only one signature. I just kind of eyeballed it, and as long as you're poking the holes in the same place in the signature and the cover, then you're gonna be fine. However, I didn't realize until after I had gotten the signature completely sewn in that I did it upside down. I had gotten the signature turned around when I was poking those holes, and yeah, you'll see me realize that and have to sew it in again. But I left it in because, you know, nobody's perfect, and it's good to show that sometimes. So I wanted to do this 30 Days of Gratitude project, first of all, to try out a daily journaling practice, like one page is one day sort of a deal, because that's not how I work in my normal journal. Even though I might work in there every day, it's just like more fluid than that. I won't finish a page completely, like start to finish, most of the time. I go back and add things to previous pages all the time, and yeah, here's where I realize I made a big boo-boo. And yeah. Okay, so anyways, you know, I basically work chronologically in my journal, but you know, I might finish a page, like the decoration of it, with a giant journaling spot and not get back to journaling there for 2 weeks later. And you know, it's just not like a one page in one day sort of a deal. So I wanted to try that out. And I thought, what better thing to do than gratitude? You know, I try to always be optimistic and positive in my thinking in life all the time. And I feel like I'm a pretty positive person, and I can find the bright side in just about anything. But that doesn't mean that it's easy to do that. And, you know, it's been hard lately for some reason. I've just been getting frustrated more easily and very impatient, and I'm not really sure why, but you know, I thought, hey, maybe this daily gratitude, the only thing that I'm going to be putting in this journal are positive things, and yeah, we'll see if it helps whatever funk I've been in lately. Maybe it'll resolve on its own anyways, but I just thought this would be, also I gotta make a new journal, and I mean, that's always fun. It's a cute little fun simple journal. Here I was thinking maybe that could look good on it, but I didn't really like it, so I just left it very, very plain on the cover, and I really like it. So here I am going to be getting into this front cover. I'm going to be doing some decorating and that front page as well. It's going to be like the opening and like a title page kind of. I've never done a journal that's like a project journal where the only thing in there is like a theme or something, you know, like in this case the theme is gratitude. So we'll see how that goes. I'm kind of excited about that. Like there's a purpose when you open the book, you know what to do, you know. Normally I just leave everything super open-ended, and it's just like whatever you want all the time. And there's beauty in that too. So here on the inside cover, I'm just creating a little collage cluster up in that corner with a big journaling spot, and I'm also going to attach an envelope for things that I want to put in there. I'm not sure what it'll be at this point, but it'll be a little stash spot for the journal. And then there on the right hand side, I'm going to just make a title page. So I will hush up here and let you guys just watch this as a little montage. Enjoy! Here as I record this voiceover, it is May 31st. So tomorrow I get to start working in this journal on the daily pages, and I'm really looking forward to that. If you have done gratitude journaling like this, please let me know how it went for you and if you have any like tips or anything. I can't decide if I'm gonna make any rules for myself, like no repeats or anything, or if it's just anything goes, or like should it be 3 things a day, or can one day be like a longer one thing but it's like a big story, or leave it more open-ended. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I'm excited to get started. I'm thinking I might do some time-lapse videos of me working on the daily pages, maybe like 1 video per week, but I'm not sure how practical that's going to be. If I'm going to be working in this every day, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it in my craft room with the camera on, everything set up perfectly. So you may or may not see those coming up, but I'll definitely do a flip through at the end once it's complete either way. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.